Hello everyone, hello. Happy day, good morning to you wherever you are. Out and about, rollerblading, and in the Marina. I don't know if you can see accurately or appropriately. And guess what? It is a beautiful day and just felt really good. And we have celery juice on the road. So the celery juice today, I brought it out because I felt like it would be a good one to have, not necessarily before stepping out of the house, but having it while I'm out and about on the road. And it's really delicious. It's so refreshing, and it is because I kept it overnight. I made it last night because I know how in the mornings it's not optimal sometimes, because today I have a busy day. So I brought it and just taking this off, and so that's what we've got. We've got our celery, our CJ of the day of the morning. Celery juice, and it's just an example for us to keep our healthy habits wherever we are. So if you have to make it to go, keep it chilled in the fridge overnight, and then also keep your thermos in the fridge the night before, because it'll stay cold, and that way the temperatures will be equal and compatible when you transfer the CJ into your container. Because if the container is at a warmer, significantly warm enough temperature, then it's going to possibly spoil the juice. So that's what I do every night. Every night when I make my celery juice, I put the juice in the fridge, and then I put the thermos in the fridge too, so that it gets just as cold as the juice will overnight. That way the temperatures will be equivalent for the morning when I transfer from the original vessel that contained the celery juice into my transportation one. So the key thing is get yourself a good thermos, a good quality thermos. It's a good investment to make because it's worth it. You want something that will truly keep the temperature preserved in your containers, because otherwise the cheaper models, they let either they can get heated if you're in a hot environment, or if you want to keep your hot beverage hot but you're in a cold environment, then likewise it'll lose the heat, and then you'll not be as satisfied when you consume your beverage. So for today, I'm just sharing my celery juice as I'm out rollerblading. And again, because celery juice can be really cooling for the body, it's a great drink to have when you're working out, exercising, before, during, or after. It just depends how your stomach accepts it. Some people have a stronger reaction in the sense that they say they need to go to the bathroom right away, or they get another kind of feedback from their body. I don't get that. I just have a really beneficial feeling and a really beneficial response. So I have no issues with it, and if anything, it's the healthiest thing I can do for myself in the morning, bar none. I can't say I'm always perfect and I have it on an empty stomach, because I really like my tea. So I have the tea before sometimes, but if I'm really good and diligent, I'll have my CJ and then my tea. And I do like green tea and black tea. However, I'm going to be now exploring more of the softer colored teas to protect my teeth overall, the enamel, even though there are other structural issues there that I am currently addressing. So that's something else. Besides that, it's a beautiful day, and I want to share it with us all. So just taking it all in, I am wishing you a really glorious and magnificent day. I'm really glad that I'm out now because then I'll go pick up my car and then go to the dentist, and I'll be there for a good 2 hours, and then maybe do some self-care and get a pedicure. So that'll be so nice. Yeah. And also last night we made our green smoothie for the week, the heavy metal detox smoothie. I made my batch for the whole week ahead, so I'm ready to go so that everything doesn't pile up tonight when I have to prepare to go back to work tomorrow. I'm back in the office tomorrow. So that's what I did. I did it last week and I'm doing it, and I did it again last night. I prepared my celery juice for today only. And I made my heavy metal detox smoothie for the week ahead, which is another tip that I can share and suggest with you, is that if you find that you want to take your smoothie but it's a hassle to make a fresh one every morning, then see if you can make a big batch of it at home on the weekend. So like I make about 42 to 45 ounces. Ideally I would make 50 ounces total, so that way I get a good 10 ounces per day for 5 days, but I get minimum 8 ounces per day, and that way you can get at least those minerals and those vitamins that are so beneficial. So I included the heavy metal detox smoothie. My recipe comes from the medical medium, and last night I made it with wild blueberries, cilantro, parsley, dulse granules, which are Atlantic sea vegetables, seaweed type of thing, and also included acai puree, raw and unsweetened, so nothing else besides acai, 1 packet, which is frozen packet, and 1 frozen packet of pitaya, which is dragon fruit, red dragon fruit, and 1 tablespoon, I think, or half a tablespoon of date sugar, because the acai is not actually sweet. So it's not that I want the smoothie to be sweet, because I just want the veggies actually. However, I do want to be able to enjoy what I'm consuming as it's made. So those are the key ingredients, 5 key ingredients to remove heavy metals from our body. And they are the dulse granules, wild blueberries, frozen wild blueberries, the cilantro, herb, raw, fresh, original herb, not dried cilantro, or coriander. It's also called coriander. And spirulina and barley grass juice powder. So 2 green powders, barley grass juice powder and spirulina powder, and then the other 3 ingredients that I mentioned. So I did that last night, and we're just consuming our final batch of celery juice. As we are enjoying this rollerblading session. The temperatures are changing, the weather's changing here. It's getting warmer indeed, which I love, even though it's technically still winter in Dubai, but it doesn't feel like that today. Certainly not with the sun, thanks to God. And that's pretty much it. So I'm going to continue and just appreciating the water and taking in some sunshine, vitamin D. The sweater I didn't really need today, but I don't want to put too many things in my bag. And I'm also very grateful and really excited because I have a new bag that I bought because the other one ripped already, so it was really time to let it go. So it just goes to show, when something breaks, something goes wrong that needs fixing, it just means that there's something better along the way. So if you have any self-criticism or self-doubt, you feel like it's not working out, whatever that is for you, then just know that it's going to get better. The solution is coming. The answer is on its way. It's going to get better. And we just have to ask and allow that to happen. I ask the universe and my angels to please help me to make sure that I'm on the right track in terms of my health, in terms of taking care of my teeth. Because nowadays, you think you're doing all the right things, and then one little thing is off and you're just like, WTF, what is going on? Maybe I'm not the only one that has that feeling. You know, you think you're doing all the right things, you're doing really good, and yet one thing, or you know, there's this thing that pops up and you're like, why is that there? Like, I'm doing my best. Why is this not working? It's okay. You know, we're just trying to figure it out, but the key is to, you know, stay in that space of love and not to criticize yourself, but just know that you are doing your best given the information you have available right now. We just have to, yeah, meditate, let your mind relax and not jump to any harsh conclusions, and not judge yourself. And similarly, be kind and compassionate to others and to you, because you don't have to be perfect. You are doing the best that you can. The answer is on its way. Help is on its way. It is getting better already. It's getting better already. It's getting better already. And at least you're on it, and you're doing something about it. Something that feels good, that feels right. And there's everything right with that. So that's it, my friends. Sending you lots of love. Hi. And the kiddos are out also bicycling. They're so happy. Kids are just phenomenal. And we all are kids inside. We just get grown up over the years with our own self-imposed responsibilities and duties and commitments and engagements and marriages and legal contracts and acquisitions and purchases, which kids don't do. They just chill out and play and wake up and eat when they're hungry and stop when they're full. And we just get into this space of thinking over time a bit too much. So that's it, my friends. Chill out, go for a walk, breathe in the air around you wherever you are. If you're in the dead of winter and it's dark outside or it's raining, just make yourself a nice warm cup of water. Make it with some tea, whatever. Just assess your situation. Find a suitable solution that feels good, that will benefit you and not harm. No harm, no self-harm, okay? So that's it for now. Sending you lots of love. Have an amazing day. And let's keep smiling no matter what we see or what things are not perfect. Just smile, because you deserve the best. See you soon. Bye for now.